it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is time for a design team project for the Color Rush Studio. And I am using one of the exclusive cut files. I am using the um, Fireworks one. And so I cut it out on white cardstock, and I'm going to do some ink blending right while it's on my map so that I don't make a mess, I guess. So it is also still July, so it is off the board, and I'm using this pen. And one of the things that I liked about this pen was how it's kind of foggy, and I really thought that the distress inks kind of give you kind of that foggy kind of look, and so that made me want to use this cut file and then to use my distress inks. So the colors are, let me find them because I just put them away. How convenient. The red is Barn Door. The blue is Faded Jeans, and the yellow is Fossilized Amber. So I went ahead and took that off, and then I decided I was going to do I was going to do a black background, and so I offset the cut file, and it's a pretty big offset. Like, I think maybe I would have done it a little smaller if that wasn't just the main element. So it's offset by 0.25, I believe, which is just the one that it automatically goes to when it asks you if you want an offset. And so I offset it in white so that it would pop off of the black background. And for the background, I am starting with the star and plaid paper. Of course, I'm going to gut that because I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it. I don't know if I want to use some of the backside or if I want to cut out some of the stars. That's kind of what I was thinking at this point. So I was like, okay, I know that I want to keep it, but I don't know exactly what I want to do with it. So I am going to cut down this piece of black cardstock by 1 inch on 2 sides, and then I'm going to adhere it to the star paper, and then I am going to put my fireworks on there. Now, also from the pin, in the middle of all of the faded out areas it says New York, and so that would be my text for today. I am going to use the acrylic piece that says Stars and Stripes, and I'm going to put that in the center of one of the fireworks. So that's how I am incorporating this pin. So this is a photo of my family, and this was actually on 4th of July. And funny enough, we did not watch fireworks. I think this is probably the first year that we did not watch fireworks. So the only fireworks that are actually happening for 4th of July for us are on this layout for this cut file. My son had plans to go to the rodeo, and then in the past we usually have a couple of friends over, and they were also going to the rodeo. So we just decided, well, I guess we're all going to the rodeo. So my son came and met up with us because our tickets were in different spots because he was with some friends. And so we got a family picture for the 4th of July, and it's a great picture of the 3 of my family. I look a little constipated, I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe I was, but I do kind of look like that. But it's probably my lack of selfie skills, let's be honest, because I was doing the selfie. I really need to make my daughter do it because she does amazing with that. But that's totally beside the point. So I am going to map my photo I'm going to mat it with white cardstock, and then I'm going to mat it with a blue plaid that is also from the kit. I decided not to mat it with the background paper. A lot of the time I do that. I was still thinking that maybe I wanted to add fussy cut out some of the stars and put those on as well with the fireworks. Spoiler alert, I don't actually do that, but so I'm pulling in some frazzle. I know I want to put the red pom-pom trim on the bottom to just kind of ground the whole layout. And then I want to add some stars and stripes, which is my title, but I'm adding it in frazzle, and I'm going to add it on the left-hand side of my photo. So I also grab a die cut piece that is a floral and go ahead and put that on the top of my photo. And then I'm going to go through some of the embellishments that I have left. And I don't believe I use anything else from the kit. So I have at this point decided that no, I am not going to use fussy cut out those stars and put those on, but I am thinking that maybe I do want some more stars on here. So I went in my stash of stars from Color Rush Studio, and I have some corduroy ones, so I pull out 2 corduroy ones, one in yellow and one in red, and then I pull out a shaker one with blue stars in it, and it's so cute. And I'm going to add those in 3 spots as well. So I did my photos for this, and when I was done, I realized that I had this cute little bomb pop, and so I am going to put that on there. It's not in my pictures. I apologize. But in the layout share, you will see it. And I put that by the yellow star. So I just thought it needed a little something extra. So I am taking and doing some gold splatter. This is gold Mr. Huey's, and it's almost gone. But I have the Distress spray in fossilized amber, and it's pretty gold. It reminds me a lot of Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine. So I probably should pull that out as well. But I'm just going to wipe off the spray from the acrylic title, and that is going to do it for this layout. So I will have information down below for Color Rush Studio, so you can get your hands on this kit, and then you can also use my code 10crystal so you can get your hands on these stars. And that, and then I'll have the playlist as well. So that is going to do it for me today. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. Remember,